There is a strange feeling that many people carry, but rarely talk about. It's not loud like anger. It's not sharp like fear. It's quiet. You wake up, you do what you're supposed to do. You answer messages, finish tasks, scroll, eat, sleep. From the outside, life looks fine, but inside something feels unfinished, not broken, just unclear. You have ideas, you have goals, you even have motivation sometimes, but it comes and goes like the tide. One day you feel ready to change your life. The next day, you don't even know where to start. So you make lists, you write plans, you promise yourself this time will be different. But then life gets noisy, you get distracted. You change your mind, you chase something new, and slowly that quiet feeling returns. The feeling that you are moving but not arriving, busy but not fulfilled. You start to wonder, why do I try so hard and still feel lost? Why do my goals keep changing? Why do I feel like I'm always starting but never finishing? This isn't laziness, this isn't weakness. This is what happens when effort has no center, when action has no root. Most people are taught how to work, they are taught how to compete, they are taught how to survive, but very few are taught how to choose a direction and stay with it. So they run, they try everything, they chase every new idea, every new trend, every new version of themselves. And after a while, they don't know who they are chasing anymore. Long ago, warriors faced a similar problem, not in offices, not on phones, but on battlefields, and in their own minds. They knew something most people today have forgotten. A plan is not just a strategy, a plan is a mirror. It shows you what you truly care about, it shows you who you are becoming, and it shows you what you are willing to protect with your time, your energy, and your life. These warriors were not obsessed with doing more. They were obsessed with doing what mattered. Before they moved, they became still. Before they acted, it became clear. Before they fought, they decided who they were. Because they understood one deep truth: a person without direction will always feel tired. No matter how much they rest, you can sleep 8 hours and still wake up exhausted. If your life has no center, you can be busy all day and still feel empty. If your actions have no meaning, the problem is not that you lack motivation. The problem is that your motivation has nowhere to live. Like water without a river, it spreads everywhere and goes nowhere. This is why you feel scattered. This is why you feel confused. This is why you keep changing goals, not because you are broken, but because you have never been taught how to choose one path and walk it with your whole heart. In the next part, you will learn how ancient warriors learned to become still before they became strong, and why silence is the first step to real direction. Before a warrior ever lifted a sword, he learned to sit, not to sleep, not to escape, but to listen. He sat in silence, not to empty his mind, but to hear what noise was hiding, because noise is dangerous, not loud noise, but inner noise. The noise of wanting everything, the noise of comparing yourself to others, the noise of chasing things you don't even care about. This noise makes you run in circles and call it progress. Ancient warriors understood something simple. If you cannot sit with yourself, you cannot lead yourself. So before any mission, before any plan, before any movement, they practiced stillness. Stillness was not weakness, it was discipline. They would sit until the body stopped asking for distraction, until the mind stopped begging for noise, until the heart began to speak. And the heart does not shout, it whispers. Most people never hear it, because they are always busy listening to everything else: your phone, your fears, other people's opinions, other people's success. So you think you want things that don't even belong to you. Stillness is how you return what is not yours and keep what is. Try this. Sit quietly. No phone, no music, no talking, just you. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will look for exits. It will remind you of messages, tasks, hunger, boredom. That is the noise leaving. Do not fight it. Do not follow it. Let it pass like clouds. After a few minutes, something changes. Thoughts slow, breathing deepens, and a question appears. Not forced, not loud. What do I truly want to build right now? Not what looks good, not what makes money fastest, not what impresses people, what feels honest. This question is the doorway to direction. Most people skip this step. They rush into planning, they rush into action, they rush into goals. But without stillness, plans are just panic written neatly. A warrior never planned in panic. He planned in calm. Because calm sees clearly. Fear only sees fast. Stillness does something powerful. It removes borrowed desires. It removes fake urgency. It removes pressure that does not belong to you. And what remains is simple. Not 10 dreams, not 20 goals, one direction. Maybe it is to build a skill. Maybe it is to heal. Maybe it is to create. Maybe it is to change. It will not come as a full picture. It will come as a quiet pull, like a compass moving inside your chest. This is not magic. This is alignment. When your mind stops running, your life starts speaking. And when your life speaks, your path begins to appear. Stillness is not the end. It is the beginning. In the next part, you will learn how warriors turned clarity into purpose, and how to turn one quiet answer into a direction worth walking. When the warrior rose from stillness, he did not rush. He carried one thing with him, a clear answer, not a long speech, not a perfect vision, just one honest direction. Clarity is not knowing everything. Clarity is knowing what matters most. Right now, purpose is born from this moment, not from pressure, not from comparison, not from fear of being left behind. Purpose is what remains. After noise is removed, the warrior would ask himself, why does this path deserve my life? Not what will I gain, but what will I protect? Because true purpose is protective. It guards what is sacred to you, your time, your energy, your focus, your life. Without purpose, you leak yourself everywhere. You give time to things you don't respect. You give energy to people who drain you. You give focus to distractions that leave you empty. Purpose is a gate. It says, this may enter, this must stay out. So once the direction was clear, the warrior shaped it with meaning, not many meanings. One, for you it might sound like, I am building strength so I can stand on my own. I am learning this skill so I can create value. I am healing so I can live fully. I am changing so I don't repeat my past. This is not motivation, this is identity. When you know why you walk, you don't need to be pushed. You move because stopping would betray who you are becoming. This is why most people fail at plans. They write actions without identity. They say, I will wake up early. I will work harder. I will be more disciplined. But they never say, who am I becoming through this? Without identity, action feels heavy. With identity, action feels natural. A warrior did not say, I fight because I must. He said, I fight because this is who I am. Purpose turns effort into expression. So take your direction from stillness and give it meaning. Ask yourself, who do I become if I walk this path? What kind of person would live this life? What would this version of me protect, refuse, and repeat? Write one sentence, not perfect, not poetic, true. That sentence is your purpose. It is not for the world, it is for your spine. So when doubt bends you, purpose straightens you. So when fear slows you, purpose carries you. So when life gets loud again, purpose reminds you who you are. In the next part, you will learn how warriors turn purpose into a simple plan, not a heavy system, but a path you can walk every day. A warrior did not write 10 pages of plans. He did not chase perfect systems. He did not drown himself in details. He asked one question, what is the next right step? A path is not a map of the whole life. A path is what your feet can touch today. Most people fail because their plans are too big for their hands. They try to carry the future instead of walking into it. So the warrior built his plan in 3 parts. First, purpose. He reminded himself why this path mattered. Not every day, every moment. Purpose is the north. Without it, even good steps lead nowhere. Second, the first step. Not 5 steps, not 10. 1. What can I do today that honors my purpose? Not what is impressive, not what is dramatic, what is real. 1 page written, 1 hour practiced, 1 choice made with discipline. Small steps done daily are stronger than big dreams done once. Third, the hard moment plan. Because every path meets resistance. The warrior did not ask, will it get hard? He asked, when it gets hard, what will I do? He prepared for weakness. Without hating himself for it, he chose in advance. When I want to quit, I will rest, not escape. When I fail, I will learn, not hide. When I feel lost, I will return to stillness. This is how discipline becomes kind, without becoming soft. Now build your path. Write 3 lines. My purpose is, today's step is, when it gets hard, I will. That is your plan, not complicated, not perfect, alive. Then the warrior did something most people avoid. He removed what did not belong. Discipline is not only adding, It is also removing. He cut habits that pulled him away. He avoided people who fed distraction. He said no to paths that were not his, not because they were bad, but because they were not his. Clutter steals direction. So look at your life and ask, what steals my focus? What drains my energy? What pulls me from my purpose? Remove one thing, not everything. 1. This is how space is created, and in space, clarity breathes. In the final part, you will learn how to stay on the path, not with pressure, but with presence. A path means nothing if you do not walk it, and most people don't fail because they choose the wrong path. They fail because they leave the path too quickly. They expect fire every day. They expect excitement. They expect motivation to carry them. But a warrior never waited for fire. He walked in rain. He walked in silence. He walked in doubt. Presence is how he stayed. Presence means doing today's step without asking if tomorrow will be easier, showing up, even when no one is watching, walking slowly. Instead of running away, each day the warrior returned to his plan, not to judge himself, but to remember himself. He asked, did I honor my purpose today? Did I take my step? Did I respond to difficulty with dignity? Some days the answer was yes, some days it was no. But he never quit because of one bad day. He knew one day does not define a life. This is where most people break. They fail once and call themselves failures. They miss a day and quit the path. They fall and decide they are broken, but falling is part of walking. The warrior did not hate himself for bleeding. He healed and returned. So you must learn this. Your plan is not a cage. It is a home. You return to it when you are lost. You rest in it when you are tired. You rebuild it when you grow. You do not need perfection. You need loyalty to the person you are becoming. Each night, take 5 minutes. Look at your day, not with shame, with honesty. Ask, where did I walk my path? Where did I leave it? What will I do tomorrow to return? Then sleep, not with regret, but with direction, because direction gives rest meaning. And over time, something changes. You are not chasing anymore. You are walking. You are not scattered anymore. You are centered. You are not trying to become someone. You are becoming one step, one day, one honest path. This is not about controlling life. This is about choosing it. So if your life feels loud, return to stillness. If your mind feels lost, return to purpose. If your days feel empty, return to your step. And if you ever forget who you are, return to the path your spirit chose, because a true plan is not written on paper. It is written in the way you live. And when you walk with presence, even the smallest step becomes a powerful direction. If you are ready to walk your path with clarity, say it quietly to yourself. I choose my direction. I walk it with honor. And then, take your next step.